Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. They start this playoff game with a pass. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. Here's the target, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
LSU now operating in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here's a handoff on first and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Pass caught. Can he get in? They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be The tackle at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Harrison. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
With the catch, it's Harrison. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. The Bulldogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He can go. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. He'll hand it off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds with a pass rush closing in.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Now, you got to give the defense some credit on this one. They came out in dime with 6 defensive backs on the field to try to lock down all these playmakers with that much speed on the field. They were quick to jump on the quarterback when he decided to take it himself. Good play there by the D to set up this 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Receiver in motion now. And now the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's DeMarco. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The reception lets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Tailback takes the handoff again. Powers through. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. Got to get pressure on the quarterback. But you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Toss play to the outside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
It's 3rd down for the offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it falls incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the ground. It's DeMarco. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. No huddle now for the offense. Design quarterback run. Good enough for 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
A quick throw out left, complete. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return. It's empty there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Back in motion now. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. One down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Bulldogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that 1st down will kick them into that gear.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Signs a quick throw. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looks to his right. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's DeMarco. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A completion makes it second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it go. He's got it in the open. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. The offense makes a recovery and takes off. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks into the clear. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So with pull-out pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. And here's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Direct snap. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Makes the read. And the back gets the football. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Breaks into open space. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Quarterback operating an empty set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry out.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
17 on to punt it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
It's a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
At the 19-yard line.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Looking to chuck it again. QB to the tight end for a completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Georgia 13.
Oh, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Grinding away on the ground. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He fires it down the middle. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Not much on the return, tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Sacked on back-to-back plays.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. game.